Hello?
Welcome to Cry School.
Cool.
Follow me.
Your future is coming for you. But don't worry, we'll get you ready.
Welcome to Cry School Broadcasting Network. I'm Henry Lytle,
And I'm Sam Jarrett.
and we're here tonight on a cloudy Friday evening for Cry School Varsity Soccer. So, Sam, what do you think are going to be some keys for Cry School today in this game?
Yeah, I think some keys to winning this game would be keeping control of the ball, not making turnovers, and pressuring Charlotte Christian and getting some goals.
I definitely agree. Yesterday we saw Cry School beat Providence Day 2-0 with Fox Smith scoring a goal off of a penalty and Carson Campbell scoring another goal. So they won 2-0, and Cry School really came together as a team. And so I think that was really important. I think that's just going to be their key, just playing together like they did yesterday.
Yeah, I definitely agree. It was a great goal by Fox, getting it up and over the rest of the team and into the goal.
Definitely. And tonight Connor Hall is going to be leading this Cry School defense and team, and so he's going to be a really important part in this game. So it's going to be interesting to see how he plays. He did great yesterday.
Yeah, and Charlotte Christian only has a few seniors that just as well, same as the Greenies.
Yeah, what do you think is going to be key for Charlotte Christian tonight?
I think the same thing. They would just have to make sure they're keeping control of the ball.
Definitely. I think Cry School's defense really played well yesterday, and I don't think Charlotte Christian had a lot of time to prepare today. So
Yeah.
I think they're just going to have to kind of get the ball into the middle and spread them out. But even yesterday, the wing defenders for Cry School, they They played really well. Aaron Chin, he played fantastic, and we also saw Connor Hall really lead the defense. So
Yeah, and they've only had about 10 minutes of warm-up so far. So both of these teams going to be relatively unprepared for the game after not having much warm-up.
definitely. Also, I think we're about to start the game, and one other player that we need to mention is Michael Mahoney, coming off a fantastic game yesterday. I think he had 7 saves, and he just really helped the defense stay together, and that was one of the important parts of the game. Tonight, I think Christ School 1-0 in non-conference play. I think that Christ School really needs this win tonight, and also Charlotte Christian needs to start off great to their season. So it's an equally important game for both teams, I think.
Yeah, definitely. And Michael Mahoney was making some great saves. Like he was one-on-one with one defender yesterday, and was still able to reach out and keep that ball from going in the net.
Yes, also, yeah, that was a fantastic play yesterday. I think we're about to start the game.
Yeah, 30 seconds till start.
May we also mention the weather was a little bit gloomy today. We had some thunderstorms delaying this game about an hour and 15 minutes, so hopefully the field is all good. Yesterday was a little bit wet, but today hopefully it doesn't rain or thunder.
Yeah, it didn't rain too much. It was just thundering the whole time, delaying the game. So it should be a pretty dry field.
I hope so, yeah.
Hopefully there are no injuries and no one slipping on the field.
Charlotte Christian looks like they're getting ready, clapping it up.
Yeah, and Christ School's huddling up, getting ready to head out there as well to meet them.
Not a ton of fans tonight. I think that may be due to the rain delay, but
Yeah, definitely. I saw some fans show up earlier thinking the game was starting at 4:30, but the delay was already in effect.
yep. Looks like Ethan Rose is going to be kicking the ball for Christ School. The starting lineup for Christ School, they're starting Michael Mahoney. They're starting Tyler Bell, Aaron Chin, Kevin Masson, Connor Hall, and Fox Smith, Carson Campbell, and I think Ethan Rose and Augustin Leon, who came off the bench yesterday to play a great role.
Yeah, and here we're about to start, but doesn't look like Charlotte Christian has anyone lined up to kick the ball off.
No, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. Christ School starts off with the ball. Connor Hall over to Masson. The best offensive opportunities Christ School had yesterday was when Connor Hall brought the ball up as a midfielder and gave the forwards a chance to bring the ball close to the goal. Christ School starts off. Augustin Leon. He's crossing it over, but off a Charlotte Christian defender.
Yeah, and Christ School had some excellent breakaways yesterday like those where they were able to kick the ball out in front of Ethan Rose or other people and hopefully get a good shot on goal.
Yesterday, Christ School started Ethan Rose and Jackson Knoll, but Knoll is not starting this game. Instead, Augustin Leon
Here's
in
the
this
corner
forward
kick.
position. I think Charlotte Christian has the ball here. I think Ollie Searle is also starting. I don't think we mentioned him.
Ethan Rose and Carson Campbell are pressuring the ball. And there the ball goes out of bounds.
It looks like Christ School is going to really clamp down on this defense and not let Charlotte Christian get anywhere close to that goal.
Fox with the ball, and he clears it out to Carson Campbell.
Oh, what a mag.
What a move.
A great pass up to Rose, but it's a little bit to the right. Charlotte Christian with the ball. Charlotte Christian's going to really have to try to get the ball into the middle of the field and breaks Tyler Bell. Tyler Bell goes down.
Charlotte Christian is still in control of this ball. Hopefully the Greenies can find a way to get a stop and get it to their offense.
Absolutely. Michael Mahoney, first save of the day. Mahoney played very well yesterday. I think we mentioned that already, but he really helped bring this team together because they are a very young team, only starting 2 seniors, I think. So it's important. It's important for them to have a good, strong defensive leadership.
Yeah, definitely.
Fox Smith, Tyler Bell. Tyler Bell looked like he hurt his knee a little bit yesterday, but he looks great today. And Aaron Chen also looked like he got hurt a little bit. Ollie Searle was pushed there. It's a penalty on Charlotte Christian. Yesterday we saw a lot of penalties for both teams. It was a really physical game. And Christ School really came out physical to start the game, and I think that's what gave them the momentum and helped them score the first goal.
Yeah, definitely. And Carson Campbell's going to be able to throw this into Ollie. Hopefully they can make something happen.
Ollie Searle over to Fox, or that's Carson Campbell, the right wing. Christ School didn't score until a little bit later in the first half, so I think they're not going to be pushing too hard to score super early, but I think they're just going to play their game and really work the ball into the middle and set up for open shots.
Ollie just kicks that off the field.
Not
Charlotte Christian's throwing.
Ethan Rose starting in the forward position again. Ethan looks like he's going to go try to get that ball off his chest out of bounds. It's going to be Charlotte Christian ball. I think there's a lot of action on this right side across midfield. Kevin Masson gets the ball up to
The Greenies are
Augustin.
having a good stretch of keeping this in Charlotte Christian's territory.
Ethan Rose has the ball on the wing. Pass it over to Campbell. Campbell. Not sure what that penalty was.
I think he got tripped up a little bit.
I agree. I think Connor Hall is going to be taking this free kick. He's a great person that they want at free kick because he can really kick the ball up and over.
The other defenders.
Hall is going to take it off the left foot. He's going to try to curve one in, and it goes in.
Great shot by Connor Hall there. The Greenies are on the board.
1-0. Wait,
it wasn't?
Never mind. We missed something there. The ball went over the net. Did not go in.
Now Charlotte Christian's goalie will kick it out.
Ollie Searle. Looks like there's 3 penalties so far in the game. 3 on Charlotte Christian, none on Christ School yet. So I think penalties are definitely going to be a big factor in this game. Carson Campbell chases it out of bounds. Charlotte Christian ball.
Now the Charlotte Christian's goalie got it again, and he's going to be looking for someone to kick it to.
Charlotte Christian has not controlled this ball so much in this game so far. So they're really just going to need to have possession. Yesterday in Christ School's game against Providence Day started out really controlling the ball, but we saw Christ School kind of start to control it towards the middle and the end of the first half, and that was kind of the turning point as Fox Smith hit a great shot to put them up 1-0.
Yeah, definitely. After that first goal, they definitely gained confidence and were able to get another goal.
Charlotte Christian attackers. Oh, it's off on Ollie Searle.
Charlotte Christian's throwing.
It's a good throw in.
Fox clears it.
I don't know about you, but this looks like a really good defense to me. Christ School's not really allowing Charlotte Christian to bring the ball into the middle where they can really do damage.
Yeah, they're able to keep them outside and hopefully make Charlotte Christian make a mistake to get a throw in or a kick.
Definitely. Off on Charlotte Christian, I think. Actually, no, that was off on Ollie Searle. Well, it looks like it's clearing up a little bit. The sun looks like it's coming back out, and definitely good.
Charlotte Christian, off the crossbar. And
Mahoney looked like he got a hand on that to push the ball up, but almost a goal for Charlotte Christian. Christ School definitely needs to be careful of that.
Michael kicked that out to midfield, and I don't know what that penalty was for.
I think that was a penalty on Charlotte Christian there. It's going to be Christ School ball. Again, 4th penalty, I think.
Yeah. And Connor Hall is going to take this kick.
Really setting it up fast so Christ School can try to catch Charlotte Christian off guard. Carson Campbell trying to get a cross in. I think that was off Christian, and it's going to be a corner for Christ School.
Connor Hall is going to take this corner for Christ School. See if they can get it in the center and get a goal, make something happen.
I don't think they're going for a header here. I think they're going to try to bring it. Actually, they are. It's headed off of Charlotte Christian. It looks like Jack Lee was the first to chase that down for the Greenies.
Charlotte Christian.
They've got a breakaway, a great pass. Oh, that was a fantastic slide tackle by Kevin Masson. That was a great play, stopping Charlotte Christian from really trying to make something happen. Augustin Leon, a good pass over to Kevin Masson. Or that was Fox Smith.
Yeah, but now Charlotte Christian brings it out to the center. Now they're out to the wing. Jack Lee is playing that ball. Aaron Chen makes a good kick.
Ollie Searle on the defense here. May we also mention that this is the second team, the Charlotte team Christ School has played non-conference. So these Charlotte teams are definitely looking really good, and it's great to see some challenge for both teams non-conference before the conference play starts.
Yeah, I think that might have been Christ School's first penalty of the game.
I think so. It's 4 penalties for Charlotte Christian and 1 for Christ School, but Charlotte Christian definitely needs to watch the penalties.
Yeah, Christ School's pressuring them, making sure that they can't get too much breathing room.
Ollie Searle with the ball. He's slipping a little bit. A good play by Ollie. Actually, the Charlotte Christian attacker gets by. A move to the right. He's swerving and whirving. Mahoney, his 3rd save of the night. It's going to be a corner for Charlotte Christian. That was a fantastic play by Charlotte Christian. Number 22 bringing the ball into the center and going for a left post shot. Here's the corner. Looks like the ball is going to be up. I think that was off Kevin Masson, way out of bounds.
And that's going to result in another Charlotte Christian possession. Another corner kick for Charlotte Christian.
Oh, the Charlotte Christian went for the header, did not get it there. Looks like it's going to be Christ School ball finally. Michael Mahoney, that was a fantastic save that we just saw there. He really put himself in position and made a good save. Mahoney's going to have to play another important role tonight if Christ School wants to win. And it looks like Connor Hall's going to kick that ball. It's way up to Jack Lee. Yeah, it is.
Jack Lee out on the wing, playing against 2 Charlotte Christian defenders.
I think Charlotte Christian comes out with the ball.
That was an excellent clear by them.
22 has the ball again. He was dangerous in the last possession. Christ School, definitely they're playing a different team than yesterday. Providence Day played with a completely different style, and their defensive scheme was completely different than Charlotte Christian. So it's going to be another challenge for them tonight.
Yeah, and that was
not
I think someone grabbed his shirt.
Yeah, that was Augustin Leon. I don't know if that was best play, but
it's a yellow card.
Oh, wow, yeah. A yellow card for Augustin Leon. They're going to put Justice Borchardt. Justice Borchardt is coming in. Not a smart play for Augustin Leon. He had a couple of penalties yesterday, but definitely not great to start the game. We have 27 minutes left. 27 minutes and 30 seconds about left in this first half. To get a yellow card that early is not good. Mahoney looks like he's going to get another save.
He's going to roll it out to Tyler Bell on the wing. Oh, what a
Bell gets shoved. I don't know if that was...
That was number 22 again.
He looks like he's going to make an impact tonight. Justice Borchardt, he loses the ball to Christian. It's looking like a physical game in the midfield right now. But Christ School definitely cannot afford to get another yellow card.
Yeah. And number 14 for Charlotte Christian has it out on midfield. Jack Lee is playing him.
Definitely. Christ School starts conference play next week. I think their first game is against Carolina Day. And definitely, yeah, Christ School cannot afford to get 2 yellow cards for one player and happen to have them out.
Now Michael Mahoney will kick it back out to midfield.
Crosses midfield.
Fox is able to intercept that pass, but kicks it a bit too far ahead, and now Charlotte Christian has control of the ball.
The possessions have started to look a little bit more even. Both teams are controlling the ball and at different times. Charlotte Christian over to the wing. 22 has the ball again. That's out of bounds. Yeah, Christ School starts non-conference play or conference play next week, so it's important to come for them with, or it's important for them before conference play to start 2-0. And
now Charlotte Christian will have a throw in.
I think so. Looks like 22 is going to throw it in. Actually, it was off of Charlotte Christian, and Christ School has the throw-in. Bell over to Kevin Masson.
Over to Mahoney, and he's going to have control of that ball.
Mahoney boots it over to the middle of the field. Jack Lee's going to be on that ball.
Charlotte Christian is able to intercept that ball, and now Connor Hall gets it.
Connor Hall, good pass over to Aaron Chen. Chen tries to slide and kick the ball into the middle to Ethan Rose, but I think he stepped out there.
Charlotte Christian's throw in. Now Christ School's able to air it out to midfield. Oh, off
Carson Campbell trying to get that. Slides in to make the play. I think there was penalty there. Looks like it's going to be a physical game, and the ref is talking to Carson Campbell. I think that may have been close to a yellow card there. Very aggressive play, but Christ School and Charlotte Christian really can't afford to have a lot of penalties tonight, Sam.
Yeah, definitely. Christ School's already got 1 yellow card on them.
They do.
Charlotte Christian's goalie airs it out to center field, and Connor Hall kicks it up to Jack Lee.
Lee tries to bring the ball over Charlotte Christian, and
results in a Charlotte Christian throw-in.
Borchardt chasing him down. A little bit of a short pass there. Tyler Bell's going to get the ball. Tries to kick it to Campbell, but Charlotte Christian comes away with it. It's going to be a good play here for Christian. Pass over to number 22 for Charlotte Christian. Carson Campbell chasing it down. off of Kevin Masson. I think that goes off the shoulder of a Charlotte Christian defender, and now it's Christ School ball.
Yeah. Carson Campbell's about to throw it in for Christ School.
So far, what have you been seeing in this game?
I've seen a lot of penalties, a lot of physical play, and both teams are pretty even right now.
Definitely.
Both have had some good chances to score.
Definitely. A couple of good shots for Christ School and a couple of good shots for Charlotte Christian. But I think so far penalties have been the biggest factors for both teams. Christ School almost scored off of that first free kick that they had. And Charlotte Christian almost scored if Michael Mahoney had not made that save.
Charlotte Christian's throw in. Number 22 again. Number 18 now will take it up.
Looks like Christian is liking this left wing. A lot of the action's happening on that side.
Yeah, they seem to be favoring the left wing, and the right hasn't seen much action for Charlotte
Great
Christian
passing
side.
by Charlotte Christian to bring this ball past midfield. A good move. I think that's number 20 or it's 21 on the right wing.
Number 15.
Ball to midfield. Rose on the back end, making a steal for Christ School. Trying to get it to Campbell. Looks like he was tripped up a little bit there. No call. Christian defender closing in, but tries to get it to Borchardt. Think that was offsides on Justice Borchardt.
21 for Charlotte Christian with the ball up midfield. And Christ School's able to intercept that pass.
Connor Hall on the left wing here. Campbell tries to put the ball over to Hall. He may be able to get there. I think the ball was off.
That's a Charlotte Christian throw in.
Yeah, I think that ball was off of Connor Hall. Great defense by Charlotte Christian, let me just say. Christ School's had a lot of opportunities where they've gotten it over midfield, and Christian has just been able to not allow them to get close to that goal.
Yeah, there have been chances like that where where Christ School has been able to pass it out in front of one of their guys and able to run for it, but Charlotte Christian has chased him down and contested that ball.
Good defense by Tyler Bell. No call there. That looked like it could have been a penalty.
Tyler Bell on the wing and
Tries to pass it up to Carson Campbell. That was off of Christian, and it's going to be Christ School ball past the midfield for a throw-in.
Tyler Bell is going to take the throw in.
I'm surprised we haven't seen any substitutions so far in the game, but Jackson Knoll started last game as a forward. Today, Augustin Leon started, and Justice Borchardt has come in for Christ School.
I don't know what that was, but it looked like it was off of Charlotte Christian.
I think it's going to be a Christ School corner.
Yeah,
It
it
is.
is. Connor Hall going down there to take the corner.
I think kicking with that left foot in the corner gives him an advantage to curl the ball in a little bit. Hall's going to take it, brings it in, tries to go a header. Kevin Masson tries to get that one, but doesn't work. Campbell for the
Shot on
left
goal.
post, and it is no good.
No, that's Charlotte Christian's ball.
There have been a lot of shots on goal today so far. None have gone in. Looks like we're stopping to tie a shoe.
I think there's been about 6 total shots on goal right now.
Definitely, but there weren't that many shots on goal yesterday, so it's good to see Christ School moving the ball down to the middle, but Charlotte Christian's also doing the same. Jackson Knoll comes in for Ollie Searle. Another freshman coming in to help Christ School. And Christ School, if we haven't mentioned, is a very, very young team. They do have experienced players, but they have multiple freshmen that have played a big role, and they are young, so it's important for them to play as a good team.
Michael Mahoney's going to air it out the Tyler Bell on the wing.
Christ School looks like their transition here. Bell back over to Fox Smith. He tried to give it to Ethan Rose. Rose could not chase that ball down. Aaron Chen's going to be on the left wing here.
He's going to pass it back to Connor Hall.
Hall's going to bring it back to Mahoney. Great passing by the Greenies. Charlotte Christian has been quick on the trail, though. A good move by Masson. I'm not sure. I don't think there was a penalty there. No, there was not. Charlotte Christian with the ball close to the goal. A great play by Campbell to break that ball up.
They're going to bring it out to the left wing, to the right.
Right wing.
Right wing for number 6. That's one of the few times we've seen the ball on the right wing for Charlotte Christian.
Definitely. I think they really need to spread the ball out because if they can use both wings and both sides, it's going to help them. Oh, looks like Hall just broke somebody's ankles. Broke 2 people's ankles yesterday. And
doing it again. Charlotte Christian's going to pass back to their goalie, and he's going to air it out the midfield.
Tyler Bell with the ball. He's going to head it over to Carson Campbell. Campbell brings it back to Masson. Masson over to Bell. Bell gets the ball. No, but number 22 for Charlotte Christian gets the ball. I think it was off of him. I think it's going to be Christ School ball. No, it's Charlotte Christian. Well, it looks like it's clearing up a little bit more. Less cloud cover. Definitely helpful for the players as the light starts to decrease out here.
Another Charlotte Christian throw-in. Number 18 to throw it into number 12 on the left wing again. The ball's at midfield. Charlotte Christian's still in control. Carson Campbell is able to contest that ball.
One thing that has really surprised me for Christ School is their pursuit on the ball. When there's a ball that is in the corner, Christ School is always there. So even if it's successful for the opponent, they're chasing the ball down and they're not letting teams score on them. Ethan Rose gets the ball. He makes a good pass to Borchardt, but Borchardt misses it. Christ School hustling back on defense. Charlotte Christian's got the ball. Mahoney, another great save. I think that's his 5th save on the night. Mahoney playing great.
Hang on. I think, it's going to be a Charlotte Christian corner.
A good play by Christ School's defense getting back, and especially by Mahoney. Charlotte Christian is really pushing the ball between the defenders, and it's difficult for Christ School.
Looks like they're looking for a header, and they will get it.
A header right over the left post.
Christ School ball.
Looks like there's a substitution on the field for Charlotte Christian. Getting some fresh legs in there. It's definitely not as hot as yesterday was. Players are really getting tired towards the end of the game as it was heating up. Mahoney's going to take this goal kick. I'm not stopped there before he kicked it.
Kicks it out in 22 for Charlotte Christian, intercepts the ball.
He has it again. Tyler Bell back to midfield. The ball is going to go over Charlotte Christian. Weaving through defenders. Good passing. Ethan Rose is going to pass the ball up to Campbell. Campbell, the ball's taken out from him. That looks like a tough one for Tyler Bell's shins, but luckily they're wearing shin guards out here.
Yeah, and ball's at midfield. Fox is working to get that ball from the Charlotte Christian player. Charlotte Christian throw in on the right wing.
We're approaching 14 minutes left in this game. So far, not a lot of action. I mean, we've seen 7 shots on goal, but no goals scored, and just great playing by both defenses and offenses here.
And Mahoney's going to run out and get that ball, be able to pass it.
Mahoney has 5 saves on the night. He's played really well to start this first half. Looks like Jackson Knoll's going to midfield. Setting up to maybe receive this. Bell. Knoll tries to chase it down. I think that was out. Yeah, it was out on Charlotte Christian, and Kreisel has the ball. Ethan Rose off of his head. It's going to be Charlotte Christian ball.
Charlotte Christian's going to pass it back to their goalie.
Jackson Knoll, it's a transition opportunity. Good pass over to the middle. It was a little bit behind Jack Lee. It's going to force Kreisel to lose the ball. Actually, no. Fox Smith gets it again, and the ball is right of the post. A good shot from Fox Smith. And he played a big role in yesterday's game, scoring the first goal and helping Kreisel gain some momentum at the end of the first half.
Yeah, and Charlotte Christian's goalie passing out the left wing.
Looks like Kreisel, good passing. Ethan Rose back to Fox Smith. Smith over to the wing. I think that's Knoll. Knoll bringing it back into the middle. Kreisel loses the ball. It's going to be a Charlotte Christian breakaway. It looked like there was a shove there.
Yeah, and I think that was called.
Yes, it was. And it's going to be a Kreisel free kick here. I think Connor Hall is going to take this. Kreisel is going to be looking to pass it out to the wings and bring it back into the middle to hopefully score. I would be surprised if Hall went for the goal on this shot.
Yeah, they've been seeming to try and get it out in front of their guys so that they can outrun the Charlotte Christian defenders.
Speed is definitely an asset of this Kreisel team. Hall's going to kick it over to the left wing. Charlotte Christian comes away with it. On the wing, Connor Hall chases it down for Kreisel, brings it back across midfield.
Out to Jack Lee on the right wing.
It's going to be Kreisel ball off of Charlotte Christian.
Aaron Chen is going to throw it in for Kreisel. Pass it up to the...
Chen had some good throw-ins yesterday, and we just saw another long one. Another ball off of Charlotte Christian. Ethan Rose. No, he's not going to throw it in. I think we're going to see. Actually, yeah, we're going to see.
Jack Lee throw it in. Never mind, Ethan.
Ethan Rose back in to throw it in.
Yeah, seemed to be confusion there over who was going to throw in the ball.
Ethan Rose really throws it to the middle, but it's going to be off of Charlotte Christian. Kreisel ball. Jack Lee. Or no, that is Aaron Chin. Charlotte Christian ball. Ethan Rose looking to chase from behind. Doesn't get there.
Tyler Bell gets the ball at midfield. Passes it back to Michael Mahoney.
Kreisel looking to spread out Charlotte Christian and try to make something happen on one of these wings. Contact between Tyler Bell and number 22 for Charlotte Christian. But the ball is over to Jackson Knoll. Tries to get it over to Carson Campbell. Loses the ball. Off of Kreisel. It's going to be Charlotte Christian ball. So far, we haven't seen as many penalties in this second part of the first half. We started off with a lot. Augustin Leon getting a yellow card. But we got about 10 minutes left in this first half. No goals yet for either team.
Yeah, it seems both teams have calmed down in the penalty area.
Definitely, they're still playing with a lot of aggression, but I think Justice Borchardt has that ball. Jackson Knoll trying to chase it down.
Number 22 for Charlotte Christian out on the left wing.
Charlotte Christian trying to bring the ball to the middle again and pass something out to the wings. They're really trying to do a lot of work in the middle of the field, though. And they've done a good job of that so far in the game. A ball to the middle. It is through the legs of number 9 for Charlotte Christian. Hall clears it. Past midfield, back across for Charlotte Christian. They control the ball. Kreisel has it. Jackson Knoll. He's looking to get this ball. Good pursuit by the freshman.
Yeah, they're starting to put the pressure on Charlotte Christian.
Definitely. Is this first half? We got about 9 minutes left. A minute is ticked off the clock. Jack Lee getting that ball. Jack Lee trying to bring it in. I think that was off of Charlotte Christian.
Yeah, that was off Charlotte Christian. I think it's going to be a Kreisel corner.
It is. Yeah. Connor Hall going to take that. They've had Connor Hall take all the free kicks and the corner kicks so far.
Yeah, and it seems they're going to try and get someone to head it up. Or
Ball a little bit low for that. It's off Charlotte Christian and out of bounds. Connor Hall looking to chase that one down. He's going to throw it into, or Aaron Chan is going to throw this ball in for Christ School. Looks like a temporary pause on the field. Not sure what's going on. I think we have a
Charlotte Christian player down, I think is the result, is the reason for.
Yes. It's a good thing.
The
He looks like
pause.
he's getting back up. Okay.
Looks like
Playing
he's
is
okay.
resumed. Chen on the throw in.
Out to Jack Lee.
Jack Lee to Justice Borchardt. Back to the middle. Charlotte Christian gets the ball. The goalie's looking to really get one far. Maybe across midfield if possible. No, he's
Out.
going to pass it out. Number 18 for Charlotte Christian bringing the ball. He's likely going to look for 22 on that left wing.
Yeah, and they're trying to work the ball to the middle.
Kevin Masson, or that was Fox Smith with the pressure. Keeping the ball on Christ Gould's side.
Yeah, it seems Charlotte Christian has been trying to work the ball to the middle during this game, but
Jackson Knoll trying to chase this one down on the wing. A transition opportunity for Christ School, but off of Charlotte Christian. Christ School ball. Looked like the Charlotte Christian player kicked it out of bounds, which delayed the game for 10 seconds.
Ethan Rose to throw it in for Christ School.
Rose looking to get a running start to get that ball into the middle. The ball's going to go up, and it's going to look like Charlotte Christian gains possession. No, Justice Borchardt kicking the ball into the middle, way over the goal and out of bounds. I wouldn't be surprised if we went into this half scoreless, but a good game so far.
Yeah, definitely. Both sides have been playing with aggression, and although they started off with penalties, it seems that they've calmed down, but still playing with that same intensity.
Absolutely. Looks like Christ School has 3 defenders behind midfield. No, 2 right now, Tyler Bell and Kevin Masson. Charlotte Christian's going to kick the ball close to midfield, but Christ School gains possession. No, it's a heading battle.
Aaron Chen will clear it out the midfield.
It's going to go somewhat close to the right corner.
Yeah, Charlotte Christian's goalie is now in control of the ball, and he'll roll it out to the wing.
Ethan Rose in pursuit of that one. Looks like Kevin Masson's going to be the one on that.
Jackson Knoll with the ball.
Off of Knoll, it's going to be Charlotte Christian ball. One thing that I think Christ School is doing really well is really pushing that ball to the corners. Charlotte Christian's also doing a great job of playing good defense on the corners. So Charlotte Christian's also doing a good job of moving the ball to the middle of the field. But so far, we haven't seen a lot. I think that was a penalty on Masson. It's going to be a free kick for the Charlotte Christian. The Knights are going to have this one on the left side of the field.
I don't think they're going to go for the goal from how far away they are for this kick.
It'll be interesting if 18 can put some spin on it. It may go towards that left post. No, it's going to go out to number 15. Charlotte Christian, the Knights, it's going to be a header, but Mahoney gets his 6th save of the night. 6 saves in the first half is pretty mighty for Mahoney, but he's one of the senior leaders on this team, and it's good for Christ School to see him playing well.
Yeah, he's been playing great these past 2 games, making
all the difference.
Yeah.
May I add.
He's almost had as many saves in the first half as he did in last game.
He has. A 7th save on the night. Mahoney doing his part in the goal. Charlotte Christian's getting some good shot opportunities, looking like they're a little bit far, but Christ School is is really trying to keep up the pressure on the other side.
He's going to kick it out to midfield where Carson will
Jackson
pass it up to
Knowles going to have
Jackson.
it on the right wing. A good pass over to Ethan Rose. It looks like that ball's going in the corner. Rose trying to center it. He gets it between the legs, is tripped up, and the goalie gets the ball. Campbell in pursuit of that one, but the Charlotte Christian goalie got to it before he did.
And he's going to pass it out to the wing. Christ School's pressuring Charlotte Christian, trying to make them make a mistake and get a goal.
That's exactly what they did. Knoll takes the ball. I think that was a penalty on Charlotte Christian, and it's going to be a free kick. Connor Hall's going to be taking this one. Connor Hall may have a shot on goal here. It's a little bit of a far shot, but if he can put it up and hopefully get a header from Christ School, it's likely that we'll see Fox Smith go in for the header here. It's one of the taller players on Christ School. Actually, I think we may see Justice Borchardt. Or we may see a pass. Who knows? Connor Hall is going to go in for the shot. Needed to get that one up a little bit more, but it's going to bounce and the goalie's going to catch it.
Yeah, he's looking to get that ball out to one of his players. See if they can get it out to midfield.
2 minutes and there's about 2 minutes left on the clock, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And so far, we've seen 6 saves by Michael Mahoney. A couple of shots on goal for Christ School, but no goals so far. Christ School in transition. It looks like Charlotte Christian's going to regain the ball. A good move by the Knights, and number 22 has it. A good pass to midfield. There's not a lot of time left, and it looks like the players are feeling a sense of urgency as Charlotte Christian pushes the ball. And a good move from Christian to the middle. Looks like that header's going to be a little bit too far. And Tyler Bell's going to kick it out of bounds. A good play for Christ School so far.
Yeah, I would have stopped playing Charlotte Christian's throw in.
A substitution for Charlotte Christian is going to delay the game a minute. Looks like it's going to be a throw-in, a little bit tough from the angle from the booth. Carson Campbell. I think that was a penalty on Campbell. He wrapped his arms.
Yeah, and that's going to...
A yellow card on Carson Campbell. Surprising. The second yellow card for Christ School. Looked like he wrapped his arms around number 18 for Charlotte Christian. Not a smart play as we're ending the first half, but
And I think that's going to be a Charlotte Christian free kick.
seen 2 yellow cards for Christ School, one yesterday on Ethan Rose, but Carson Campbell's probably going to be waiting a little bit to get back in the game. They don't want to risk making him sit out because they start conference play next week against Carolina Day.
Yeah, it looked like Charlotte Christian was looking to get it to the center of the field and try and get someone to head it into the goal.
42 seconds remaining on the clock. Mahoney's looking to boot this one as far as he can. Michael Mahoney. Actually, he's not. He's looking to pass it to Aaron Chen on the corner. Aaron Chen gets shoved.
And that's a Charlotte Christian throw-in.
Very physical game, but we've seen 2 not so great moves by Christ School, both resulting in yellow cards.
Yeah, and Aaron Chen's able to intercept that pass between Charlotte Christian.
Throw in for Christian. He's going to throw that ball out. There's 5 seconds left on the clock. A shot in Mahoney. He gets his 7th save of the night, and we are going to go.
That is it for the first half.
Christ School starts off. So in this first half, we saw a scoreless first half so far. Michael Mahoney with 7 saves. Christ School and Charlotte Christian have been playing good defense, and we've seen both teams really push the balls to their opposite goals.
Yeah, they've both had really good chances to score, but neither resulted in goals. Connor Hall has been taking all of the corner kicks for Christ School.
Well, hopefully we won't see a scoreless second half, and we'll be back after halftime.
Hello?
Welcome to Cry School.
Cool.
Follow me.
Your future is coming for you. But don't worry, we'll get you ready.
Hi, I'm James Euler. I teach history and I'm in charge of the 8th grade program at Christ School. This is my 16th year here. One of the best things about the 8th grade program at Christ School is that they're in a small group and they kind of become the bedrock of that class and what that class is going to mean to the institution. We try to build a community using some of the seniors that are going to embrace them as big brothers. And it gives them a benefit of learning and growing together. Boys are almost inherently competitive, and we have to kind of teach them how to be collaborative. What they get to do by being here in 8th grade is they're kind of getting, it's a springboard into high school. They're getting guidance from some of the most seasoned professionals that we have here at Christ School. They get to know each other really well. We try to do things not just inside the classroom, but we like to get them oriented into this community in this city. By the time they start 9th grade, when it really matters, they know the system, they know what's expected. And I think that gives them a big advantage compared to someone coming in at 9th grade. It becomes a great setting for all boys to thrive. Because in the end, these guys learn about love and citizenship and faith and believing in themselves and believing that they can become something greater than what they already are.
Welcome back to Christ School Broadcasting Network. After a brief 5-minute intermission, we're back, and Christ School, so far, it's been a scoreless game. Christ School has not scored a goal. Charlotte Christian has not scored a goal. We've seen great offensive shots, great defensive stops, especially by Michael Mahoney, with 7 saves to end the first half. What do you think so far, Sam?
Yeah, both teams have had great chances to score. Both are scoreless now, and whoever scores the first goal is definitely going to break out this game and give that team a lot more confidence.
I totally agree. I think the first goal is going to kind of break the ice for both teams, and I wouldn't be surprised if we saw 2 or 3 goals scored by each team in the second half. It looks like they started out the beginning of the game with really tight defenses, and I think that one goal is just going to kind of break that open.
Yeah, and both teams playing with a lot of intensity during that first half. Couple of penalties, and Christ School has 2 yellow cards.
Definitely, that has been a factor. Carson Campbell and Augustin Leon have both been out for periods of time because of yellow cards. The coaches have pulled them out just to make a wise decision, but not good for Christ School, especially since they start conference play next week against Carolina Day.
Yeah, Christ School has been able to keep the ball out of the middle and on the wings, not giving Charlotte Christian much chances to get a good shot on goal.
Charlotte Christian's going to start out with the ball, and it looks like Christ School is going to be moving to the left like they did last game.
Christ School is going to be pressuring them.
We're going to see Ethan Rose in that forward position really going for the ball if the goalie has it. Ethan Rose has played a really important role so far in both games that I've seen.
Yeah, they've been able to get the ball out in front of him and see if he could outrun the defender and get a good shot on goal.
Charlotte Christian shoots one and Mahoney saves it. That's his 8th save of the night. He's been really great. That was a fantastic play by Charlotte Christian, getting the ball into the middle. But one goal could break this game open, so both teams need to be very, very prepared.
Yeah, both teams on their corner kicks have been trying to get the ball to the center and see if someone could get an easy kick in, but neither has happened.
Christ School has the ball, or Charlotte Christian. Charlotte Christian looks like they're going to gain somewhat of a possession, hoping to put this ball past midfield. Looks like number 22 for Christian is going to start again. No penalty on that action. The ball goes out.
That's Charlotte Christian ball.
Think it may be a corner kick. No, it's going to be a throw-in on this right side. It's a little bit hard to tell from up here. Number 14 for the Knights is going to throw this ball in.
Up to near midfield.
Christ School really needs to play, really needs to kind of clamp up their defense right now. They've been a little bit laid back to start the second period, and Charlotte Christian's taken advantage of that.
Yeah, Charlotte Christian's been able to get the ball to the middle a few times already in the second half, and they weren't able to do that in the first half. Christ School was able to keep the ball on the wings.
In this second half, we're going to see Augustin Leon coming back in to start. Campbell's going to continue sitting out, I think. Yeah, Carson Campbell started out this half sitting out. Connor Hall is back there. Another shot on goal. 8 saves tonight. Or no, that's 9 saves tonight from Michael Mahoney.
Yeah,
They've not been great shot opportunities, but Charlotte Christian's getting the ball in and putting up shots. So eventually you're going to have to think one's going to go in.
Yeah. They haven't had great chances, but they were able to get a shot on goal, and Michael Mahoney has been able to make all those saves so far. He's been outstanding these past 2 games.
Definitely. And in this young of a team, you need leaders on defense especially, and Michael Mahoney has been that role.
Yeah.
Charlotte
definitely.
Christian, another transition opportunity. Christ School, Kevin Masson is going to kick it up to Augustin Leon.
Charlotte Christian's going to pass it back to their goalie. He's had quite a few saves as well.
Rose is going to chase that down, almost gaining control of the ball. Ollie Searle is going to get that ball. Augustin Leon, he's going to have to play a little bit more conserved in this part because of that yellow card. It looks like Aaron Chen is going to take this. He's going to put it up to Fox Smith.
Connor Hall is going to pass it back to Mahoney.
Christ School has also played with 3 new players in these past 2 games. Fox Smith, Jackson Knoll, and Ethan Rose. 3 players that are new to this Greenie offense and new to this Greenie scheme. Jack Lee, multiple good plays. I'm not sure. It may have been an offsides on Ethan Rose there. It was a little bit difficult to tell. It may have been a penalty on Jack Lee.
Yeah, and I think this is going to be a Charlotte Christian free kick.
The Knights have been doing a great job of getting that ball into the middle and pushing it towards Michael Mahoney in the goal. And eventually, I think they're going to be able to get a goal in. It's just a matter of when for them. Off of Aaron Chen's back, a good defensive stop there, not allowing Christian to get to the right corner.
Yeah, number 14 for Charlotte Christian is going to throw it in.
Sam, have you seen anything in this second half so far that you think is notable?
Yeah, I've seen Charlotte Christian has been able to get the ball to the middle more than they were in the first half.
Definitely. It almost looks like Christ School is allowing them to get to the middle. Augustin Leon, a good play forward, but the Christian defenders chase in from behind, kick that ball back to the goalie. Ethan Rose in pursuit every single time the Knights goalie gets the ball.
Yeah, and Christ School's been able to put some pressure on Charlotte Christian's goalie as well.
A good play by Connor Hall. 2 defensive stops. Hall's going to get the ball back. He's going to trip a little bit over the ball. Bring the ball back to Masson. Masson over to Mahoney. Spreading Christian out. Number 22 for Charlotte Christian is going to chase this one down. Actually, Connor Hall, a great pass over to Ollie Searle. Back to Aaron Chen. Chen to Hall. Hall to the middle. Augustin Leon trying to get it over.
He's going to head that out of bounds, and that's going to be a Charlotte Christian throw-in.
It's been a lot of throw-ins. A lot of balls out of bounds so far.
Yeah, definitely.
Augustin trying to pass it over.
He's going to pass that back to the goalie.
Looks like there's going to be a Christ School sub coming in a little bit. Looks like we're going to see Luke Rainey.
I think this is a Christ School throw-in. Yeah, it is. Carson Campbell throws it in.
We're going to see a sub in the next timeout. I don't think the refs caught that there. Augustin Leon goes down for a minute, but Campbell gets the ball. Carson Campbell to the middle. He gets shoved a little bit, it looks like, but there is no penalty on that play. A little bit disappointing for the Greenies, but good defense by Charlotte Christian. Chen runs into Charlotte Christian. Christian has just done a fantastic job on these transition opportunities as number 22 gets the ball over the slide tackle. A good move, trying to bring the ball to the middle where Charlotte Christian is the strongest. It looks like it's off the Knights, and it's going to be a Christ School throw, and it looks like Connor Hall is going to be throwing it in from this right corner.
Yeah, Connor Hall's been throwing it in from the corners, and he's been a key part for when that ball has gone out of bounds. He's been able to get it to the center, get it to their players, to Christ School's players.
Definitely.
He's going to kick it up to the center.
Ethan Rose in pursuit from behind there. A play by 22. That ball may have gone out of bounds. I thought it did, but Augustin, his presence is definitely being made known in the second half so far. He plays with a lot of intensity and trying to get that ball down to the goal. And remember, Augustin is a transfer. He's come in from Spain. He's a junior from Spain. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I think we have 2 transfers.
Yes, Justice Borchardt is also, I'm pretty sure he's from Bulgaria.
Yes, I think that's correct.
So 2 foreign players for Christ School coming in. They're also new. But we also saw Luke Rainey come in as a substitution. I'm not sure I think he went in for Borchardt.
Carson Campbell was trying to get that ball to the center of the field, and he gets tripped up.
Carson Campbell looks like he's been getting pushed around a little bit, not really getting any calls from the referees so far. It looks like the Greenies are kind of struggling to get a good shot opportunity in the second half. They've not had one yet. Looks like Christian's going to take this kick. It's taking a minute.
Going to pass it out to the center.
Not a long boot. but
Yeah, and that was Ethan Rose was in pursuit of the ball.
it's going to be Charlotte Christian ball for throw-in. We really see and as these games have gone on, we've really seen Christ School come together as a team. And as the games keep going, we see them play more and more as a team. They've not played together for that long. They've been practicing for about 2 weeks before this. So they've not had a lot of time to adjust to each other. But I think in this soccer season, it's going to be a lot about finding their rhythm and finding their chemistry.
Yeah, and that first game was definitely a good confidence boost and helped them all work. They were all working together well in that game.
I think one of the more important players was Augustin Leon in the first game because after we saw him come in, he led the breakaway for that second goal, and he made a play between two defenders, put it to midfield for Campbell, and Campbell did the rest. But Augustin Leon really came out off of the bench to start, or came off the bench in the middle of the first period and made his presence known. I think he's going to have to do that in that second half. We didn't get to see a lot of him because of that yellow card.
Yeah, definitely. And I think, yeah, Charlotte Christian was able to keep that ball in bounds. Christ School kicks it up towards,
I think it's going to stay in play. It's rolling out right at the corner. It's going to be a Charlotte Christian throw in at the corner. If I were Christ School, I would load this corner up and not let them get the ball out because this is a good offensive opportunity.
Yeah, they've got the ball close to the goal, right where they want him. And
Number 22 kicks it out of bounds.
Christ School throw in.
Aaron Chen is going to throw this one in.
He's going to pass it out to Connor Hall. Out to center field.
Kevin Masson with the ball. Pass over to Tyler Bell. Bell's going to kick it up to Carson Campbell. A good opportunity for the Greenies right here. Campbell's going to look to bring it in. Gets beat off the wing, but Campbell's not giving up. Augustin Leon off of a Charlotte Christian defender. Back over to Christian. Tyler Bell chases that one down, not allowing Christian to get a transition opportunity.
Campbell has had a few good breakaways there, but he's gotten tripped up on 2 of the 3. No call was called.
Charlotte Christian did a good job of not allowing that play to be offsides. It looks like they're a very disciplined team, and they know what they're doing, which has really allowed them to stay in this game.
And that's a trip.
I think by Ethan Rose.
Charlotte Christian ball.
It looks like we are going to see Jack Lee come in. A Charlotte Christian free kick. Connor Hall with the ball. Off of a Christian defender. The Knights bringing the ball to the middle. Another good opportunity. A pass out to the wing, but Hall steals it. No, back over to the Knights.
Aaron Chen's able to kick that out.
The ball goes over Mahoney. It's his 10th save on the night.
Yeah, and he's also made quite a few saves the first game. He's been outstanding for this Christ School defense.
He's racking in the saves right now. He is just every ball that comes his way. He is not allowing Charlotte Christian to take advantage of that. But here Charlotte Christian comes again in transition. A good slide tackle by Kevin Masson, kicking the ball out of bounds. Masson has done fantastic at this defensive position. He's been a real key part of leading this defense.
Yeah, he's been contesting Charlotte Christian's possessions, and when they've gone a fast breakaway, he's been there to kick it out of bounds and kick it, clear it, get it out, and give Christ School a chance to breathe and set back up.
Masson's one of the 4 seniors starting for Christ School, and he's just helping that defensive team become just really, really strong. Aaron Chen chasing that one down.
Charlotte Christian's been playing the ball in the center a lot more than they were in the first half.
Charlotte Christian's really pushing a lot of people on offense right now. They have one person behind midfield, and now the person's in front of midfield, but They're really just going for offense right now. The ball over to Ethan Rose. This is an opportunity. Ethan Rose kicks the ball up behind him, and the ball goes out as Christian kicks it out. Or no, as Christ School kicks it out.
It's going to be a Charlotte Christian throw-in on their side of the field.
Well, we have about 25 minutes and 45 seconds left in this second half, excuse me. We've seen about 15 minutes go by.
And we haven't seen too many chances for goals on either team.
No,
in the
Michael
second
Mahoney
half.
has really been staying in goal, but the goalie for Charlotte Christian's playing very far up right now, almost outside of the box.
Yeah, and
A penalty on the Knights there. It's going to be Christ School ball. Looks like Connor Hall's going to take this kick. He's going to boot it over to Rose. Rose is going to miss it. That ball, I think, was a little bit to the left of Ethan Rose there. Charlotte Christian bringing the ball over to that left wing. They really like that left wing.
yeah, they were playing a lot on that side as well in the first half. Christ School seemed to be pushing them over there and keeping them out of the center in that first half.
Ethan Rose, ball to the middle. It's a good opportunity for the freshman. Rose to the corner, a little bit far to the left.
That's going to be Charlotte Christian's.
You can
kick.
see Ethan Rose's teammates clapping him on. Aaron Chin and Connor Hall. It's really good to see Ethan Rose playing well. It's the first shot opportunity he's had in these first two games.
Yeah, and he's set up a few chances for goals in both games as well, though. He's been a key part of this offense.
The ref is hit there with the ball, but Charlotte Christian gains possession. Over to number 22 on this right wing. He's dangerous, and he just booted one in. Mahoney, he's going to get his 11th save.
He's going to... Looks like he's looking to roll it.
He's going to roll it over to Hall. Hall's going to kick it back over to Ollie Searle. Aaron Chen's going to get it from Searle. Charlotte Christian regains possession. Christ School has not had many fantastic passing sequences this far. There's another penalty on Kevin Masson. A free kick for Christian. This could set up a big play.
Yeah, and they're within chances. They're going to have a good chance of kicking up and getting someone in close to the goal for a good chance at a goal.
Absolutely. Number 22 for Charlotte Christian looks like he's going to be taking this one. He played really well in the first half, driving the ball in and really being hard to take the ball away from.
Yeah, he seems to be one of their star players leading this Charlotte Christian offense.
Charlotte Christian does not have a player behind the midfield line. They're putting a lot of their players. They have two guys behind the kick, and it is blocked by the Christ School wall there.
Yeah, it looked like he was looking to try and get it up above the Christ School wall.
A pull on Masson. That may be a yellow card. It is the third yellow card for Christ School.
And that is on...
That is on Kevin Masson. That was not a smart play. I'm really surprised to see him do that.
Third yellow card, and that is Justice Borchardt going in for Kevin Masson.
After the two yellow cards Christ School had in the first half, it's surprising to see Kevin Masson get another one. But it looks like we're going to have two more subs coming in. Jackson Knoll for Christ School, number 6 for Charlotte Christian. Knoll has a practice jersey still on. He takes it off. Knoll's going to come in.
Luke Rainey.
For Luke Rainey. Rainey played very well. He did not come in last game, I don't think.
Yeah, but he played some in the first half and just came out in the second half. He's been playing great.
He has. It's good to see all of Christ School chipping in. Christ School with a breakaway. Jack Lee passing it up to Ethan Rose. Ethan Rose, a good opportunity here. And it was offsides. Rose he got a little bit excited and ran a little bit too far, but a great opportunity for Christ School. A good defense by Charlotte Christian, but...
Yeah, it looked like they were trying to get him offsides, kind of just slowing down so that he can run ahead of them and that he'll be offsides.
Definitely. Christ School loses the ball. Over to Charlotte Christian, a good header by Connor Hall to keep the ball away from the goal. Jackson Knoll steals the ball. He's playing with great intensity as he's come in.
Yeah, he was in there in the first half, and you played great during then, too.
Definitely.
Michael Mahoney with the ball.
Michael Mahoney had a few great goal kicks out to the middle of the field. He even cleared one well past midfield yesterday. We'll see if he does that again today. Mahoney going to kick it over to Fox Smith. Fox Smith going to kick it towards the middle. Not an offsides on Christ School, but no play there. Sam, it looks like Christ School has really been trying to get the ball to the middle and make something happen using Ethan Rose and their very good forwards.
Yeah, it seems like they're going with the same strategy as the game before, trying to get the ball in front of the defenders and in front of their guys, see if they can outrun and get a goal.
Speed is definitely an asset of this team. I think we mentioned that before, but may we add to that again. Speed, this team is fast, and they come with a fire to win. Charlotte Christian, number 22 with the ball. A setup, 22 blocked by, that was Fox Smith. That was a fantastic defensive play. Charlotte Christian very well disciplined to not be offsides there. Good defense by Christ School, but almost bad. Mahoney kicks that ball. It has a ton of backspin. Does not go as far as he would like. It's a Charlotte Christian throw-in.
Yeah, and there's been quite a few throw-ins. The ball has been going out of bounds multiple times this second half.
Off of Christ School there, it's going to be a Christian Knight throw-in. No, it is off of Charlotte Christian.
Christ School throw-in. Tyler Bell will take it for Christ School.
Yesterday, Tyler Bell and Jack Lee looked like they got injured a little bit, but it's great to see them back on the field and playing because it was a little bit scary for all the fans, and it's good to see that no Charlotte Christian players are injured either. It's a little bit of a hand match between Charlotte Christian and Tyler Bell there for the ball.
Yeah,
It's off of Bell.
Looks like Bell thought it was a Christ School throw-in, but it was Charlotte Christian throw-in.
Looks like Christian's going to bring that ball out to the left side. It goes out of bounds. We have 19 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Not a lot of time. I'm surprised that we've not seen any goals yet.
Yeah, there still hasn't been a lot of good chances at a goal for either team, but there were a few in the first half.
And in the second half, we really haven't seen much.
Yeah, there have been some kicks at goal for Charlotte Christian, but none of them have been great chances. They've just been trying to get their defense some chance to.
There's not a lot of time left, so I really think that what's going to be important for both teams is just trying really hard to get a goal in because this clock, there's a slow game, not a ton of goals, but one goal is just going to break this game open, and it's going to be really important. I think there was a penalty on that play. I think it's going to be a Christ School. No, it's going to be a Charlotte Christian kick.
I think both teams are going to start trying to force it to the middle as the time winds down and there's still no goal. It seems that they're starting to play with more urgency.
Definitely. Charlotte Christian's going to take this kick. It's going to go to the middle looking for a header. Justice Borchardt heads that one before Charlotte Christian can. Augustin Leon almost got to that ball. Jack Lee looking to bring this one up. A play over. Ethan Rose is trying to get that ball. He almost does. And it goes out off of Charlotte Christian. Ethan Rose throws this ball in. A good transition opportunity for Christ School. No penalty on the play. Christ School's going to sub in two players. They're going to sub in Masson. They're going to sub in Kevin Masson and Carson Campbell.
Yeah, and it looks like Christ School's going to try and force the ball to the center and see if they can get it to one of their players. Get a good kick on goal and get a goal and break this game open.
They definitely are. It looks like they're going to want some size in there with Masson, but Charlotte Christian heads it out of bounds. It's going to be a second corner kick. Connor Hall is kicking. No, he did not kick that one from the corner. That's the first one he hasn't done, but here he comes back. Augustin Leon goes out, and so does Jackson Knoll. Connor Hall looking to kick this one in.
Connor Hall's taken all of the corner kicks for Christ School.
Except for that one. Justice Borchardt looking for a shot. Borchardt over to Jack Lee, and a kick out of bounds from Charlotte Christian. Good scoring opportunities for Christ School. They've just not been able to capitalize.
Yeah, now Charlotte Christian kicks out of bounds, and it's a Christ School throw-in, I think. Yeah.
Ethan Rose is going to be throwing this one in. If you're Charlotte Christian, you got to watch out for Ethan Rose. If he throws this ball in, he is a dangerous player for Christ School coming back in. And it looks like it's a header battle. Christ School, Charlotte Christian trying to bring it back. Aaron Chen is going to bring the ball over, and it's going to be Charlotte Christian goal kick. Hopefully for Christ School they can get this ball back and have an opportunity at scoring. Ollie Searle on the pursuit there.
Christ School's really pressuring Charlotte Christian when they're in their own zone, trying to keep that ball in their offensive zone. Hopefully.
May we mention something else? Next week we are going to have the Christ School first varsity football game, the opener. We'll be broadcasting it on CSBN, and we hope that all of you watching now will watch that game.
Yeah, I don't think I know what that game is, who they're going to be playing in that first game.
They're actually, yes, they're going to be playing a prep school from Florida, so it's going to be a big season opener just like last year, and hopefully they can capitalize this year. The University of Christian High School, I think, is the name.
Charlotte Christian free kick. And that ball went out of bounds on Christ School. It'll be a Charlotte Christian throw-in.
We have about 15 minutes left in this game. Not a lot of time. The times just seem to tick off. We're halfway through this second half, and we've had some good opportunities, but this game is really just going to come down to the wire, it seems. Not what we thought coming into the second half.
Yeah, there hasn't been a lot of play at midfield. It's mostly been on one team's side or the other, both trying to get a goal.
Looks like the Knights are going to try to bring that ball to the middle, and Christ School is going to kick it out of bounds.
Charlotte Christian throw-in. Number 21 will take it for them.
Charlotte Christian trying to work that to the left wing. Ollie Searle with a beautiful slide. That deserves a 10 out of 10 if you're asking me.
Definitely. Tyler Bell will throw it in for Christ School.
Bell looking to get it to the middle of the field. And it looks like Fox Smith is going to try to push it there also. Fox Smith bringing it to the middle. This is what Christ School needs at this opportunity, but Christian takes the ball back away. 22 on the right wing is working that ball, trying to get past Fox Smith, and it looks like Fox Smith fell down there for a second. A good play by Tyler Bell bringing it up to Ollie Searle. Ollie Searle in transition off of Charlotte Christian. Charlotte Christian has just played fantastically in this transition defense.
Yeah, definitely. They've been keeping the ball out of the center for where Christ School's been trying to get it and making them waste precious time trying to get it to the center.
Fox Smith over to the middle. Ethan Rose looking to pass it up. Ethan Rose to over, and it goes over the goal. Almost in the second shot opportunity for him. He is very close. That was right over the left post in the left corner. Ethan Rose definitely playing, it seems like, more of a role today than yesterday. He did not have any shots on goal yesterday, but today he has 2. And hopefully for Christ School, he can try to put one in again.
Yeah, both shots he's taken have been very close to the goal. One sailing over, and the other one I think went to the left of the post, I believe.
Yes. Charlotte Christian trying to get the ball in transition. That is not offsides, and the speedy number 22 trying to chase that one down. I think Connor Hall kicked that one out of bounds.
Yeah, just trying to give him the Greenies defense a chance to set up and get ready for this.
It's going to be a throw-in for the Knights here. Charlotte Christian's getting the ball to the middle. Kevin Masson trying to wrestle the ball from between the Knights' offensive players' legs. Carson Campbell back in with that. Remember, 2. Is that right? No. one or two Christ School players right now have yellow cards. I was just making sure Augustin Leon did not have one, but Christ School definitely needs to be careful here. It's a really important for none of their players to get 2 yellow cards, because that would mean they're out for this game and out for the next game.
Yeah, and they're really trying to get they don't want to time pause this time, because they're trying to get the ball towards the center of field and towards Charlotte Christian's goal.
There is 11 minutes and 20 seconds left. Charlotte Christian looking for a shot opportunity. Connor Hall bringing the ball up to the middle. Ethan Rose goes in for a header, misses it. Charlotte Christian on the breakaway. We got 22 on the right wing, but Connor Hall, another good pass to set up a transition opportunity for Christ School. The ball over. Ethan Rose almost gets that one.
Charlotte Christian will bring it back out to midfield and pass it up to 22.
The ball's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be a goal kick for Michael Mahoney. Mahoney, 11 saves on the night. He's been a key part of this Christ School playing so far. He's got to play well to finish off these last 10 minutes and 48 seconds.
Yeah, and he's been able to kick the ball out to center field, giving Christ School a good chance to get the ball down the field.
Mahoney kicks the ball up, goes back in. Justice Borchardt almost has that one. Aaron Chen, ball to the middle. And it
Shot on goal, and that is just wide.
Really close for Charlotte Christian. Christ School definitely needs to be very careful. They cannot afford to give Charlotte Christian opportunities like that.
Goal kick for Michael Mahoney.
Mahoney kicks the ball with a little bit of backspin. It looks like Borchardt's going to get a body on it. Looks like he's going to be pushing defenders over. Penalty there. It's going to be a free kick for Charlotte, for the Knights. And Christ School's really got to be careful with these penalties. They cannot afford to have another yellow card.
Yeah, and they've been giving Charlotte Christian good chances with the free kicks.
Borchardt is pushed there. No penalty. It looks like it's hard to tell what's happening right now. Charlotte Christian's going to throw the ball in. Carson Campbell going to stop that ball beautifully. Ethan Rose with the ball. A good pass over to Campbell, back again. Christ School in transition. This is when they do really well. Ollie Searle to the right wing, trying to bring that ball back in. The Charlotte Christian defender is going to chase him out and is going to win that ball, bringing the ball back for Christian. Searle very outsized here, but he is not giving up.
Carson Campbell and Ollie Searle both contesting that ball.
It's going to be Christ School ball here. I think that was a push from the Charlotte Christian defender. Ethan Rose quick to that ball. He's pushed, but it's a Christ School throw-in once more. We got 9 minutes left in this game. Christ School really needs to make something happen here.
Yeah, they're just going to try and force the ball towards goal, see if they can get anyone open.
Ethan Rose to the middle. A good throw. It's going to be headed back by number 17 for Charlotte Christian. Number 22 on that right wing. A good header over. Tyler Bell not allowing that to happen, heading the ball back. Jack Lee for Christ School. A good pass up to Fox Smith. Fox Smith to the corner, and it's going to be out of bounds. Fox Smith needed to bring that ball back in for Ethan Rose or Carson Campbell, but could not do it with the defender on him.
Yeah, and Charlotte Christian's goalie will take a free kick out to the...
Looks like that.
Yeah.
It's a free kick. Carson Campbell heading it. Contact with the player, no penalty. That was surprising. It looked like there was a lot of contact there. The ball is to the speedy 22 on the right wing. He's going to try to bring that ball to the middle. Swerving and whirving to the middle, and it is going to be, I think Masson, no, that's Connor Hall. He got hit there. This is not good for the Greenies. Connor Hall, their captain, and one of their senior leaders, looks like he's down.
He's a great defender.
They've got a trainer rushing out to the scene, making sure he's okay. Mahoney also there. It looks like there's another injured player for Charlotte Christian also, looking like he's stretching his legs. He may not be I think he's also injured, but Hall looks like he got hit in the head. This may be something very bad.
Yeah, he's taken most of Christ School's free kick or corner kicks, and he's a big part of this team.
He's very valuable to Christ School, and this is not something we want to see at all. Hall's still sitting down. It looks like he's moving around. Maybe they're testing him. He could have been hit in the head, and they could be testing for a concussion right now. Coach Thorpe, the Christ School athletic director, is heading out there also to check on Connor Hall. Both teams with
You keep them off the shot. Yeah. So yeah, go zoom in on our players right there.
looks like Christ School's huddling up.
7 minutes left in this game, and both teams are still scoreless.
Just lock it up.
Both teams are scoreless, and losing Connor Hall is definitely not going to help Christ School. Hopefully he'll come back in for a part of this game. They really need him leading that defense, but
Yeah, hopefully he's okay. And
it looks like he's laughing a little bit, so it's good to see him up.
I think this is a Charlotte Christian corner.
Connor Hall walking back to the sideline. Hopefully he's doing well. It's going to be a Charlotte Christian corner kick. The player for Charlotte Christian that was down looks like he's back up, fine, and playing. So looks like Connor Hall is going to be getting in the John Deere Gator, maybe to go do some more evaluations.
7 minutes left in this game.
It's an important corner kick for Charlotte Christian.
They have all their players in the center of the field.
Christ School definitely needs a transition opportunity with 7 minutes left. Charlotte Christian, the Knights bringing the ball to the middle of the field. This is where they are very dangerous, where they can make stuff happen. A good opportunity for 21. Fantastic defense by Kevin Masson. But Charlotte Christian still has the ball. The ball hit off the chest of Borchardt for Christ School. It looks like there's a Charlotte Christian player that may be down. Hopefully he's okay.
That's going to be a Charlotte Christian corner.
All right, it's going to be a Charlotte Christian throw-in. Jack Lee chasing that ball down. Jack Lee. That's off on Charlotte Christian. It's going to be Christ School ball.
Aaron Chen to take the Christ School throw-in.
Chen going to toss that ball up, trying to get it over to Jack Lee. Fox Smith kicking this ball up.
Out of bounds on Charlotte Christian, another Christ School throw-in.
This throw-in is about at midfield here, so it's another important play for Christ School. Every possession for Christ School at this time is very meaningful, and Christ School needs to try to make something happen.
Definitely another Christ School throw-in. Aaron Chen will take it for them.
Chen is going to toss that one, but it's going to be another Christ School throw-in. Each throw-in, Christ School is incrementally moving closer to the goal, so
yeah, inching
theoretically.
closer and closer.
Connor Hall is back in the game. It's great to see him back in the game. Borchardt comes out, but it's good to see that he did not have a concussion, that he's doing well, and Christ School really needs him in the last 5 minutes of this game.
Definitely.
Trying to head it over. Connor Hall almost gets it.
Charlotte Christian's goalie will roll it out to the wing.
Augustin Leon almost gets that ball, but Carson Campbell is in pursuit there. Ollie Searle with the ball is going to kick it up to Augustin Leon. A pass into the middle. Ethan Rose trying to get that ball. Connor Hall, a good pass over. Connor Hall, a pass over to Ethan Rose. Rose, I'm not sure what that was. I don't think it was an offside. I think that was a penalty on Christ School, but it forced the ball out.
And it looks like a Charlotte Christian free kick. Well past center field.
Off the head of Fox Smith. I think that's going to be a penalty on Christ School. A free kick for Charlotte Christian. The Knights really have to capitalize on this play.
Under 4 minutes left in the second half.
The ball going to the middle. It's going to go between the legs of Kevin Masson.
Christ School is going to let that go out of bounds, and it's going to be a kick for Mahoney.
Well, a weather update. It looks like it's getting a little bit clearer. The clouds are moving out and the sky is darkening. It's good to not see any rain or thunder. But here's Christ School on a breakaway. Ollie Searle loses the ball, but he gets it back. It just goes between his legs. Ethan Rose trying to cross it to the middle. A play over to Aaron Chen. Or no, that is Jack Lee. Augustin Lee almost gets that ball. Ollie Searle in hot pursuit.
That ball's out of bounds on Christ School. Charlotte Christian throw-in.
Here's a throw-in for the Knights. Well, we got 2 minutes and 30 seconds, so both teams really hoping to make something happen before this game ends, but I wouldn't be surprised if regulation ended with scoreless.
Yeah, both teams have been evenly matched, both having.
Connor Hall, an opportunity on the wing. It's going to be off on Charlotte Christian. Christ School throw-in. 2 minutes and 17 seconds left. Ethan Rose is going to take this one. They really need Ethan to throw this one far into the middle. Christ School loading the box. They have nobody behind midfield. Rose, the throw-in is in. Fox Smith comes in, and he does not get it.
Charlotte Christian clears it. Aaron Chen intercepts the pass.
A good pass from Chen over. I'm not sure what he was doing there, but the ball's going to go out of bounds. We have 1 minute and 46 seconds left. This game is scoreless. I'm very surprised to see nobody score in this second half, but the game has remained scoreless. Michael Mahoney has 11 saves. There have been plenty of shots on goal.
Yeah, he's been outstanding for this Greenie defense.
Connor Hall with the ball. Hall passes it over to Campbell. Campbell loses it. Searle gains it back. Tyler Bell over, and wow, Carson Campbell gets rocked.
And that
looks like a football hit to me.
Christ School will get a free kick.
Connor Hall is going to take this one. No, he is not going to take this one. Fox Smith is going to take this. Hopefully Christ School can get this ball into the middle and get a header. They really need Kevin Masson to get there. He's their tallest player.
Charlotte Christian's goalie will save the shot and kick it out to center field.
Aaron Chen trying to head that one, but he loses it. Charlotte Christian's got an opportunity here, but Christ School, it is a little bit confusing, but Mahoney comes out and grabs the ball.
Great play by Mahoney right there.
30 seconds left. This is the last possession likely for Christ School. Connor Hall, the ball's up to Ethan Rose. Ethan Rose, a header in. Augustin Leon over to Carson Campbell. 19 seconds left. I'm not sure.
10 seconds
I think that was
left.
that was an offside.
And that is the end of regulation for the second half. And this game will go into
we are?
overtime. Oh. 10 minutes into overtime?
So it looks like. Okay, it looks like we're going to have 2 10-minute overtimes to extend the game. This game is lasting a very long time, and it's surprising to see it scoreless so far.
Yeah, and both teams evenly matched, and hopefully this. I wouldn't be surprised if this overtime ended with 1 goal for each team.
And we got to remember, these overtimes are not sudden death. There are 2 potential overtimes, and the overtimes, if it ends, it's going to end like NFL football. The teams tie, and the Christ School. Both teams can hopefully. They really want to get this victory, and both teams are looking pretty tired out there. Subs have definitely played an important role, especially for Christ School with a lot of people on their roster.
Yeah, I think whichever team scores the first goal is going to be the victor in this game.
Definitely 10-minute overtimes are not a lot of time, so 1 goal I think is going to really make all the difference.
Definitely.
So I think we're going to go to a 2-minute break before this game comes back. No, I think we're going to start this overtime. It starts in 30 seconds, so Christ School really needs this. Clapping it up, coming out of the huddle. Sam, what do you think is going to be the key here?
I think the key is going to be keeping the ball in the center of the field, pushing it downfield, and pressuring the other team's defense.
I think Christ School really ended in regulation. In the second period, they really ended well by getting the ball to Ethan Rose, trying to push the ball toward him and letting him pass and set up to other players. He's played very well in this forward position, and it's really surprising that he's only a freshman. He's played very well.
Yeah, they're making great passes to Ethan and setting up other players for that, hopefully to get a goal.
It's good to see also no injured players. 3 yellow cards for Christ School. There's a yellow card on Kevin Masson, a yellow card on Augustin Lyon, and then also a yellow card on Carson Campbell.
That is correct. 2 happened in the first half, and then 1 happened in the second half.
So remember, this overtime is also not sudden death. There are two periods, so I think we're going to have a 10-minute period, halftime, 10-minute period, but it's going to be another 2-minute or so halftime. I think Christ School is going to start out with this ball.
Yeah, both teams are tired.
Definitely want this game to end, but there's going to be another 20 minutes playing no matter what.
Charlotte Christian will kick off.
Well, here we go. Charlotte Christian is going to start off with this ball. Michael Mahoney back on the left side of the field, closest to the scoreboard. Charlotte Christian back where they started. This is definitely a really, really big game for both teams. I don't think we've emphasized the meeting on this game. Christ School definitely wants to go into Christ School definitely wants to go into conference play 2-0, and Charlotte Christian wants to start out 1-0.
Yeah, definitely. Both teams want this win and are really trying hard to get that win to stay undefeated.
I think there's a brief stoppage here. Some players are stretching, getting ready. Soccer is already a long game, and with 2 10-minute overtime extension periods, it's going to be even longer.
Definitely. And it looks like there's players are still stretching out. Referees are getting water. Looks like we're about to start.
But then if the first team that scores a goal wins, and then is after 2 overtimes, is there something?
If everybody scores, I don't know what happens. It goes into the penalty kick.
And it looks like this overtime is about to begin.
This overtime is going to be similar to an NFL-style overtime. There's going to be a 10-minute overtime to start, and it's going to be sudden death. So the first team that scores. But if if neither team scores, we're not quite sure what will happen yet. So
Yeah, this was already a delayed game, and now it's going into overtime. So this has been a
very, very,
very
long.
long game.
This game is extended almost 2 hours so far, and we expect to at least have another 10 minutes on this game unless either team scores very, very fast. Charlotte Christian with the ball.
Both teams are probably going to look towards getting that quick goal without having to get tired too fast. And
Absolutely. Energy is definitely a factor as Augustin Leon takes the ball, trying to get it to the middle. Campbell is right there. It's going to be a corner for Christ School. Connor Hall is going to be taking this corner.
this is a great chance for Christ School.
Think Connor Hall. No, we're going to see Fox Smith taking this corner. The first corner, I think, that Connor Hall is not taking for Christ School, but they definitely want Connor Hall's speed racing in to try to make a play and score a header or a kick to win this game.
Yeah, these last few corners and free kicks, they've had Connor Hall lined up in the center of the field.
And it is headed off of Charlotte Christian, or no, off of Christ School. It's going to be a goal kick for Charlotte Christian. So far, it's been a long game, and it's definitely easy to tell both teams are tired. Luckily, the weather's cleared up, and it's not too hot, not too cold. It's a great temperature outside. Carson Campbell takes the ball. It's off of him, and that was Augustin. Or no, that was Ethan Rose.
That was a trip, and they called it for Charlotte Christian.
That is a very surprising penalty. It looked like Carson Campbell got tripped with the ball.
Yeah.
Maybe even shoved, and we did not see a penalty. Very surprising.
Yeah, I thought that would have been a free kick for Christ School.
And definitely could have really impacted the game. That is right outside of the box. Especially if we'd had Connor Hall taking that shot. Ethan Rose.
Charlotte Christian free kick out to well past center field.
Charlotte Christian pushing the ball back to try to spread things out. 7 minutes and 50 seconds left in this game. Augustin Leon gets the ball, tries to pass it over to Campbell, but Campbell misses it.
Yeah, both teams are playing with intensity, trying to get I think they're both tired. They want this game to be over.
And there's a penalty on Christ School. It's a little bit surprising to see that called when that last penalty wasn't called.
It's another free kick for Charlotte Christian.
Well, Christ School really setting up in a strong defensive position, but they're also in a position where they can get on offense very easily.
And Charlotte Christian tries to get that ball to number 22, and they're forcing it to the center.
They are. It's going to be number 22 on that right wing this time. A good pass from Jack Lee. Connor Hall leading the charge down the middle. It's going to be a pass over to Carson Campbell. Campbell tries to get it to Ethan Rose, but a little bit not hard enough to get it to him. Campbell in pursuit of that ball.
And Kevin
Looked like there could have been a potential
that
penalty on Carson Campbell. It's hard to tell if that was an intentional push, maybe a little bit of incidental contact.
Yeah, and it's going to result in a Charlotte Christian free kick just past center field.
Charlotte Christian's going to want to put this ball. They're going to want to set up and try to get that ball into the middle. Charlotte Christian out to the wing. Christ School's played great wing defense so far. Augustin Leon chasing down that ball. A great win for Christ School. A good pass over to Ethan Rose. That is not offsides. Ethan Rose also off of Charlotte Christian. A good play. And I think we're going to see that was a slide tackle. It was clean. There's no penalty there. It was not a slide tackle from behind.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. It is. It is going to be a yellow card for Ethan Rose. He got a yellow card yesterday, and he gets a yellow card today. That is the fourth one for Christ School.
Yeah. 2 in the first half, 1 in the second half, and now 1 in the first overtime.
It is surprising to see.
Robert Freeman will go in for him.
Yeah, we got Robert Freeman, and we're going to see Jackson Knoll coming in also. It looks like they're going to move Jack Lee up to that forward position and try to sub Ethan Rose in as quickly as they can. Jack Lee trying to bring that ball back into play, but it's going to be Charlotte Christian ball.
Charlotte Christian's going to look to get this ball to the middle of the field.
Definitely. Charlotte Christian boots the ball over to their side. Kevin Masson, a bicycle kick from Ollie Searle, but just doesn't go anywhere but up. Charlotte Christian has an opportunity here. Number 22 setting it up for number 21, and Fox Smith kicks it out of bounds.
Charlotte Christian throw in.
We have 4 minutes and 45 seconds left. Not a lot of time, so.
Yeah, and seem both of these teams are tired. They're looking to get that goal, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen in the first overtime.
Definitely doesn't, but surprises can happen, and we're not always right. Just like we thought this game would be blown open, it'd be 3-2 maybe at the end of the game. We didn't have a goal in the second half, so.
Yeah, and it looks like
substitution. Robert Freeman's going to be coming out. Ethan Rose is going to be back in. They definitely don't want to risk him getting another yellow card, though. A pass over to Jackson Knoll on the wing. Knoll getting pushed around.
It looked like his jersey was grabbed by the Charlotte Christian defender.
Ethan Rose going for that one. A good move by the Charlotte Christian defender. A header from Kevin Masson, but Ollie Searle chasing that one down. He gets pushed, and there's no call.
Tyler Bell kicks that ball out of bounds, and it's going to be a Charlotte Christian throw-in.
Looks like we have not seen any shots on goal for either team. Michael Mahoney is stuck with that 11 saves on the day. Christ School is going to have the ball here. Carson Campbell trying to chase down Charlotte Christian.
Charlotte Christian's really working that ball in the center of the field. Looked like that was a slide tackle.
Did. Connor Hall with the ball, though. Hall's going to set up Jack Lee on the left wing. Lee's going to try to push the ball into the middle, but loses it.
And Charlotte Christian is trying to clear it. Connor Hall.
Back to the middle. Connor Hall just looks like he knows what he's doing here. In Christ School, it's a battle for the ball between Jack Lee and number 12, but number 12 ends up with it. Transition play. Connor Hall misses the slide tackle. Number 22, a boot to the middle. 21 has the ball. A pass up. This is for Charlotte Christian. Mahoney's going to grab that ball and secure that no goals are scored on that possession. 2 minutes and 5 seconds left.
Yeah,
right
not
now.
A lot of time. Looks like this game is going to go into the second overtime.
Definitely, we're not sure what's going to happen if this game extends past that. And Ethan Rose, it looks like there was a lot of contact there. Contact from both people.
Both players get up and they look fine.
And Carson Campbell, he's got the ball on the right wing. It's a battle. Campbell trying to bring the ball around. It's going to be off Charlotte Christian. It's going to be a Christ School corner kick. This is a very important play for Christ School.
It's like Fox Smith will take the corner for Christ School.
His second corner so far. They really want Connor Hall in the middle there trying to help score a goal. It's likely that we're going to see Kevin Masson running in. Fox Smith boots it in. Chen tries to kick the ball up. It's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be a Knight goal kick.
1 minute left in this first overtime.
It looks like Augustin Leon is going to probably come in. I think he's probably going to come in for Jackson Knoll with him rested, it could be the spark that Christ School needs. But Jackson Knoll he's played great off the bench.
Yeah, he's only a freshman. He's already a key part of this team.
Definitely. He started yesterday, and he played very well. So
Yeah, he made great passes, getting the ball out in front and making sure that his players had a good chance at scoring.
Hall gets beat there by number 20. Is that 22? I think it is. No, it's number 21. Charlotte Christian definitely has a fast team trying to bring the ball to the middle. Fox Smith does not allow that to happen, though. Fox Smith is a junior, new to this team, but he is playing a very important role. Charlotte Christian goes for the header, but the header is wide of the goal. Number 21 is not happy about that. And the overtime ends. That is tough.
This game will go to a second overtime. Both teams
Think we
tired.
may have a 2-minute break between this. I'm not sure. I think we may just go to another overtime real quick. Well, what do you think happened in this overtime?
Both teams are trying to force the ball and get that towards the goal, get that quick goal so that this game could be over, and they're both very tired. Christ School had some key corner kicks that gave them some good chances, and Charlotte Christian had that pass to the center that resulted in a header that went just wide of the goal.
Definitely, that is really tough. Charlotte Christian really needed that to start off their season 1-0, but they didn't get it to go. And a lot of things are going to be resting on this 10-minute overtime. Can either team score a goal? What's going to happen if they don't? Will it be a tie? It's going to be interesting to see. The teams are going to switch sides again. Well, I think the second overtime is about to start. And
Looks like Christ School will kick off.
it looks like Jackson Knoll is still in there. Augustin Leon did not come in. And no new players. Looks like Connor Hall is going to be put in the midfield position, not starting on defense. Fox Smith was playing more of that midfield position, but they moved him back to defense, and they moved Connor Hall up to midfield.
Yeah, they're trying to get him on the offense, and hopefully he'll make a play.
Absolutely. The best possessions Christ School had besides the ones that they scored goals on. And even with those, Connor Hall was part of it, setting up a pass in the beginning, setting up players, running, making a defensive stop. He's been everywhere, and they really need him in that midfield position. Carson Campbell, a pass to Connor Hall. Connor Hall back to Campbell. Campbell's got the ball in the middle of the field. It's going to be to Ethan Rose. Connor Hall kicks it. It's off the goalie. Jack Lee gets it. Christ School has the ball in the box. The ball goes very high, and Charlotte Christian comes down with the ball. That could have been a goal in 30 seconds. That was very close, and a great defensive stop by Charlotte Christian.
Yeah, Christ School starting the second overtime off aggressive.
Kevin Masson makes a good slide tackle. Carson Campbell, another opportunity, passes the ball up, but it is headed by a Charlotte Christian defender. The Knights regain possession of the ball. Tyler Bell trying to push that ball up.
It looks like it'll go out of bounds and will be a Charlotte Christian throw-in.
Two Christ School players collide for that header. It's a little bit surprising.
Charlotte Christian will try and get that ball out to the center of the field.
It looks like Carson Campbell was pushed by number 21. And it's going to be a Christ School free kick. Ooh. Kevin
Smith
Masson does not look good. He looks like he's limping a little bit. They need him for a header, potentially.
And Fox Smith will take this free kick for Christ School.
Fox Smith going to put it up. Christ School looking for a header just over. And the ball's going to go in. That was Carson Campbell with the winning goal for Christ School in overtime.
Yeah, that was a great shot.
That was fantastic. Carson Campbell kicked it in with the left foot, beating the Knights 1-0 in overtime.
And Christ School bench is rallying around Carson.
The Knights look very disappointed.
Yeah,
Coach is coming onto the field.
The Knights will start their season off 0-1.
It looks like Christ School is going to end non-conference play 2-0, exactly how they wanted to start their season against two very talented Charlotte teams.
Definitely. And next week they'll be against Carolina Day at Carolina Day for the first conference game.
We will not be there announcing, but well, Christ School comes out winning this game in the second overtime 1-0. It was a fantastic playing by both teams, very evenly matched, and Christ School pulled it out with a great goal from Carson Campbell.
Yeah, both teams had great chances in the first and second half, and then especially in the first overtime, and then they ended it in the second overtime.
Carson Campbell scored the second goal in yesterday's game and scored the winning goal in today's game. But we also got to see great playing from Michael Mahoney, 11 saves on the night, and Connor Hall, just a great defensive presence for the Greenies.
Yeah, Michael Mahoney has been an outstanding player for this Christ School defense. He's made 7 saves, I believe, last game and 11 this game.
As Christ School plays more and more, it looks like they're coming together as a team. So it's a big win for them. Charlotte Christian also showed that they can really play with the Greenies, so they looked fantastic tonight, and I would not take this non-conference loss too big.
Yeah, they were really playing well, and they had some excellent chances just as Christ School did.
Well, that's going to conclude our Christ School Broadcasting Network. That's going to conclude this showing, and hopefully we'll see you again for the next varsity soccer game.